stories begin. From tracing patterns to stitching seams, together we create our dreams. Stitches of love we weave and sew. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop quilt shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine. Stitches of love we weave and sew. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop quilt shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine. In a cozy corner of the internet, there's a channel that's a hidden gem. Mom and Pop quilt shop is so quaint, where the art of quilting finds its place. with a warm smile they welcome you in.
If I do that, I get Sophie all excited. I know, kind of zoomed in a little bit because it's Cross Stitch Tuesday, so I'll duck. So look closer. Hi, Sophie. Hi. What are you doing? Hold on. Star of the show, Sophie Lofi, Sophie Lofi. What's going on, everybody? Hello, Bettina, Pat, Ada, and Lori Clark, and Zella, and Mr. Peter. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Hello, June. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Freaky. Hello, Sherlock Sows. Hello, Janelle Stitchy. Good to see you, my dear. Hello, Balloonist, and Lindsay, and hi. How's everybody doing? If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is like the last of that package. Hold on. You can go on your bed. Hold on. Go on the bed. On the bed. On the bed. On the bed. Lie down. Lie down. Down. We're not new at this. Come on. Down. She's like, I know you got the goods, lady. There. To this head. Come here. Sophie. Down. Come here. Noob. What a nub. What a nub. How's everybody doing? Oh, Joyce. Hello, Miss Alcine Stitchin. Boy, she's up with the chickens. Good morning, everyone. I had a little rain overnight. Oh, awesome. Riley, I was already in the pool. I am living vicariously through Riley, let me tell you. Because if I had me a pool, I'd be in it every day. Well, maybe not every day. But a lot. Okay, this is a free pattern if you want to go check out the website. There it is. I did get it all saved because I was not sure if it was actually in the description because it has been missing for a while. So, packing for trip. Where are we going? Where are we going, Deborah? Because I know you're taking us with you. Cheers, my dear. Cheers. I even got my own mug today. Look, it's got my name on it. It must be mine. It's about 2/3 of a cup, and it's not hot, but that's okay. It'll do. Hello, Pat, over there, over on Twitch. I saw you there. I did. Banana Fest in Kentucky. Okay. Interesting. Banana Fest. Do they grow bananas in Kentucky? Did I miss Sherlock Sows? Oh, there she is. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Morning, everyone, says Linda Lindsay. Very nice. And she is definitely the baby and the star of the show. She's going to start my jelly roll bar jello. Are you starting the jelly roll race early? Is that what that is? Well, I don't remember getting the pattern that you were showing off that day. I looked through all my social medias. Did you make... No, I didn't make a fresh cup, but that was from when I cheersed you on Chris's channel. It's still that one. It's not bad. It's only 2/3, and it's in a thermosy thing, so it'll last me. It'll last me. If not, I know where the kitchen is. I actually called Banana Pudding Festival. Okay, now you threw the pudding in there, so now I'm curious. Is there banana pudding wrestling? The curiosity in me is like really wanting to know. Hey, Freaky, how's it doing? But what if the kitchen decides to move? I know, it could. It could. It just might. Nope. What? Okay. You almost had me there. Good question, right? Does it have banana pudding wrestling? Because I could see that being a thing. I really could. Alright, so actually let me pop this out of the frame and the little cover that I made it. Hello, Miss Practically Creative. How you doing? Sherlock Sows, Miss Practically Creative, Sylvia Back, Deborah Holdman, who else was in the chat? Sherlock Sows, did I say that? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm repeating myself. We're all hanging out in Colleen's Chats and Sews. I said Crafts and Sews on Saturday, and I apologize. I'm very sorry for that. She does craft too, just saying, but her channel is Chats and Sews. Okay. Let's go. Hold on. Let's Hey, actually, let me zoom out a smidge because this is like. Hold on. Oh, no, other way. Other way. Oh. Okay, it's a little wrinkly, but that's what we've got so far. So I did finish off my gate part there, and I started working up here. This is actually the second time I'm doing that. When I went to look at my printout, my printout didn't do the faded bit that you actually see in the print, like on the screen, because it's like a little faded bits of where these should be. So I misjudged where this was. So this is the second time. I had done all the way up here, and as only as I went to do this, I was like, something is not lining up here. What did I do wrong? And then I went back here, and then I went to the online, like what I had saved online as the file, and looked at it. I went, oh no, I was a whole level off. I had started it at the second tier there and worked my way, not at the first little tier there. So that was a pain in the cootushes, but that's okay. I don't remember what the pattern was. I'm using a pattern from a new magazine. Oh, lovely. And you say Bargello. Now that has me curious. I likes me a Bargello. I've done a green and a blue and like a baby quilt sort of thing. And a couple of little baggy things, but Donnell, I have a question for you. I found a quilt my grandma made with each block being pictures of that was printed on the fabric. The pictures have faded away. Do you think it would be bad to put embroidery items in the block areas now? I don't think so, because you're just adding your own twist, really. Can you see them enough to maybe outline them and then create that into a picture? Like, you know, like make everybody's like a silhouette sort of thing. So if you stitched around that silhouette, if it was visible, I'm just saying if it's faded, but I don't know if it's how faded it is. Maybe, and then you can incorporate that silhouette into an image, like, you know, a couple little leaves, a tree or something like that, and it would be really pretty. So that's the first thing that comes to mind. Only one picture is still showing, the rest are completely gone. Then I'd put your own spin on it. I think it's because you have grandma's material that she used in her home stitches and everything else like that. I'd put your own spin on it, and then that gives it that generational heirloom, as far as I'm concerned. You know, it's got grandma, it's got, you know, probably a bit of your mom, and then obviously you, and then maybe some of your munchkins, you know, so. Oh, thank you, Giovanna. I appreciate that. I got that, like, I think we did that, I'm going to say probably maybe 2016, maybe 2017. And then we quilted it up. I quilted it up twice because I didn't like it the way I quilted it the first time around, so I ripped all the stitches out. Took me 8 months. Took me 8 months to unquilt a quilt. Pops helped too. I remember sitting on the couch with him on one side, me on the other, with a little seam ripper. Ripping all the stitches out. I don't know, when you're just not happy with something, you just got to redo it. Yeah, I did. I didn't like it, and I didn't want to waste my time of putting that all together. I didn't realize it was around the world quilt when I got the kit. So, and you can't really see the quilting, but hold on, maybe if I go, you can see some. So that's just the edge that you can see there, and then I kind of did medallions. I'm trying not to stretch it too far. It's a pretty one. Oops. Oh, pulled it off the wall. Sorry. Come on, Kelly. What's going on? You ate a month while what? Excuse me? I don't understand that, freaky. Oh, no, thank you. It's just kind of flat. I was going to have a shower, but then I went to the post office instead. And then, I don't know, I probably should have combed it. I'm sorry. I'll just tuck a ball in my ear. Oh, I need to adjust the camera. So this is what I've got done on the Oz. I want to get back on it today, so it's just a bit of... We're working on the side parts here, up on the, trying to make the I guess the castle-y part. So, hey Linda Parsons, welcome in. Oh, 8. Okay, I gotcha. Oh no, hold on. Is that gonna be good enough for you guys to see? Maybe a little more. Back to normal this week after a busy weekend. Missed all the live streams. Oh, did you have a good weekend though? That's the main thing. You can catch up on the live streams. The replays are there, right? You know, for all your favorite YouTubers. I don't know who's always on everybody's list of YouTubers to watch. My list is small. I only like a few. How's everybody today? Hey, Lynn Bylis, welcome in. Okay, so I'm just going to reset this in my hoop so I can position where I'm working on. It's early morning for you as well, Kelly. Both Allison and Kelly are up today. And Balloonist. My goodness, you ladies. It's wide awake. Well, maybe not wide awake, but... Well, I'm glad you're here, Freaky. Hello, me too. I slept in the new place last night, but we're probably only halfway through moving. Hey, but that's okay. They're Craft a Simple Life. Happy to see you, my dear, over there on Twitch. Hello, hello. I'm not going to put my hoop on because I don't really need it right now. So, just going to try and... I kind of got a little askewed. Hi, Chatter's busy on guitar cases. They will be delivered tomorrow. Son is super excited. I'm super excited for him, too. I'm super excited. I'm going to listen to LL Saturday Live while I edit this video. Oh, edit this one? Oh, that was a long edit. We had fun. I have to say, okay, so let's just touch back on Saturday for a moment, okay? It was fantastic, 6 hours. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I enjoyed my time immensely with you guys. I did end up quilting, taking this apart. I found the bottom too floppy, and I do not like a floppy bottom, no matter what anybody tells you. I don't like a floppy bottom. So it was very floppy. So I took it out. I ripped it. I said, you know what? If you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. So I ripped it out. And even though it had the zigzag stitches and everything, I did it. And then I hand stitched like she says, like she suggests. Like those suggestions are there for a reason, people. Like seriously. And it worked out so much better. So I did batting it and medium stabilize it and then quilted it up. So it looks really cute. And it's so much better the way it sits, okay, with the little camper house, okay? It's got this little light, little dome light. And then the other, you didn't have to do the backside. I mean, I was just doing what I like to do. And, you know, that's just a little crazy. I kind of did this my own thing. But, you know, take inspiration from that and go for it. The same for the top. There was a couple of spots here you could see where it was poking through. And I hadn't gotten it. And I was like, okay, very frustrated with that. Again, went in, took it apart. There was like one edge was good, like it was awesome, but the rest like literally sucked butts. So I took it apart. I did the hand stitching like she said. Then I came back in and I sewed it, and it looks so much better. The only thing I would have suggested is doing a thinner bit here. That's a lot of fabric. That's a lot of fabric. And maybe instead of doubling it over, it's just a single little channel pocket here. I'm deciding not to do top stitch all the way around, but that's just my choice. I like the kind of little pluff of it, and nor do I want to go through trying to commit to go through all the way here. Not a chance. So I think it turned out amazing. I'm glad I fixed it to where I am most happy with it. And who wouldn't want to just open that door, sit down, make yourself a cup of tea, and edit a video, right, Miss Practically Creative? So it's got a little bigger. And then we were talking about putting a hitch here, but maybe if it was like into it, like maybe, I don't know, we could have done something else to make it like a hitch or something. But, you know, take inspiration from what's around you, right? So, and have some fun. Okay, so I think it's super cute. It turned out awesome. It goes great underneath your arm. Like, seriously? Isn't that just the cutest little thing? I almost don't want to give it to her, but I will. I promise I will, and I'll get a picture of her with it, okay? So whether she just wants to put it in her camper or she just wants to go to the little, you know, ice cream lollipop shop with her little camper, I don't know, whatever. I just thought it was so adorable. I know who wouldn't want to just have that would be like the her space, right? You could have your little sewing machine set up at the table, you know, all your little knickknacks and, you know, little ironing board. It could be just like your little craft trailer. I mean, too cute. Too cute. What? Boop, doop, doop. Anyways, so happy with it. I'm just happy it turned out, you know? So take her suggestion. When she says do the hand stitching around, that's the only thing I can suggest is that you actually do that, because it's going to make things come together easier for you in the long run, okay? I spent a lot of time trying to zip around and zigzag and catch all those stitches when all I could have done was just taking the 10 minutes to do and then do it properly. So, okay? Lesson learned. Trying to get my finished day. Oh, fantastic, balloonist! I can't wait to see pictures. And Tracy Albert was making a couple of sling bags. I mean, she took inspiration from that one too, and a couple of patterns that got a little mixed together. I would love to see them. Kent Vet Clinic won the best float in the Pioneer Days Parade in Agassiz, BC. Oh, nice. Awesome. That's fantastic. For dinner, I fell asleep. It turned out, I thought it was really good. But just to say, lesson learned, do the hand stitching when she says, okay? It makes it a lot easier. Save yourself some tears and some seam ripping. Good day, Jill. How you doing? Cheers to everybody in chat. Thank you very much for joining me. The star of the show is sitting there panting. It is a warmer day here today. No, go lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Just because I said your name. Lay down. Okay, get some water. Okay. She's just getting some water. And you can take a little craft trailer. Yeah, well, that's what I mean, right? Pull that behind your camper there, balloonist. A little craft trailer. She knows she's a star. Of course she does. What are you doing? Hey, want to say hi? Come on. Let's see if we can get you in the overhead camera here. Where's my hand? Oh. Okay. There you go. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. I'm Sophie, and I'm just the coolest little puppers you ever did see. Until you look at your own animals, and then you'll say those are adorable. Okay. Sit. Good, give me paw. That's better one. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Jeez. Hey, Gladys. How's it going? Welcome in. Happy to see you. Oh, you're good. You're good. You've had 2 pepperoni sticks and like 7 of those, and we've only been here for like 22 minutes. Okay? I think you're set. Where are you going to go? You going to lay on the couch, or are you laying on your bed? Pick a spot, baby, right in the middle. Scoop. Where are you going? Going back to bed? Okay. Lay down. There you go. Good girl. She just burps. She's doing so much better, Pat Ada. I mean, that's really scary when your pet goes ill on you, right? So, fluffy nose. Oh. Okay, so hope everybody had a good weekend. I just kind of rested a little bit on Sunday. Did some weed whacking to tidy up some of the yard. Found some more branches that need to be, burnt next time we're allowed to. So. Okay, take care, Miss Practically Creative. Thanks for hanging out. I did a stitching on the polar bears project last week, but I'm sewing like a mad woman to get caught up with quilting project. I bet you are, because you had a busy weekend. My pup listens to you Mom, with Sophie on her paw. Give it a paw. She's like, I know you can do better than that. She does it like so half-heartedly. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so we're going to continue working on this cute free pattern. I did have it in there earlier. Let me see if I can share it again. Hold on, sorry. There we go. Okay, hold on, where is my, oh, there it is. Okay, it's there, and that's actually, that's to the link to the pattern, but if you just go to alforestry.co.uk, it gets you a whole list of like free patterns you could play around, have some fun with. So I'm going to adjust myself on the chair. I apologize. Shifting everything everywhere. Okay, so now I know I'm on the right track. I can continue to put this little section here around my little section here. So we're just starting off on the left and we'll work our way to the right. We'll build out this little, like, I don't know, it feels like castle turret here first, and then we'll work our way. Okay. Hey, Stitch with me. When you don't have a bunch of YouTubers watching you yet, what time of camera video program do you use that would be extremely easy and be able to film live? Do you know? You would probably be best to ask, you know, some of the other YouTubers that don't really use like super expensive cameras like we do. Or video camera program. We use Restream, but that's just for streaming. So as for video editing, I know Pop uses his Apple computer. Hey, Tracy Albert. There's not a lot of the like techie stuff parts that I can answer for you. So he likes to do that. So that's his expertise, not mine. Says I joke, but it's really the truth that I am really just the monkey in front. He is the wizard in the back. I do like how the way they stack it behind the fence. I like or the gate. I like how it looks. So I did half stitches all the way up here just to make sure I could get myself center and be correct and where this needed to be. Like I said, this is my second time doing it. So, hello, Colleen Sews and Chats. I was talking about you earlier. Hubby called me, made me late. Oh, that's okay. Oh, thank you, Danelle. I appreciate that. I really, really, really do. Does anyone else have a chat? Want to wait? Yeah. Anybody else that could offer information? I know there's a few of them. Danelle Stitchery does videos and tutorials and lives. Same with Miss Melissa, but she just left. Colleen Sews and Chats. Maybe she could tell you what her setup is. I've been trained, hit this button, and then when the timer's up, hit that button, and then I'm good to go. Hey, I am a Homer Simpson when it comes to that. Like, literally, I'm a one-button kind of brain mentality. That's all I got. Hold on. Where am I coming up from? There, okay. It's actually a very stunning, beautiful day here in Nova Scotia. It's actually, we kind of got like a little second summer. I knew it was coming because Lori Clark and Tracy, Craft a Simple Life, were saying about the warm weather a few days ago. So I was like, oh, if they're getting it, we're getting it, because it just kind of travels this way. Sometimes we get it a little bit worse, sometimes we get it a little less. So. But not like 28's our highest for today, and then it's going to go like 26 and 24 for the next few days, and then next week it's like 18 and 22. So, like, that's okay. We'll take it. I've got some of the stuff that the boys cleaned out from the lean-to has got to go to the waste management facility, so I will try and do that first thing tomorrow morning. Load up the car, get the boys help loading it before they start their day. I'll go and deal with it. And then, because I know there's some more stuff that's going to have to go, but we can only go do one car load at a time, and I don't want it laying out in the yard. It looks ugly. So, I don't ever edit videos as I don't have the time to learn how. I just post my boo-boos and all. Hey, me too. Well, I do. But Pop he keeps my boo-boos in most times, so. You know, because it's a lesson learned. It's a learning thing, right? So, I film with a Saka camera with my Samsung phone. Okay. Corel videos. See, I don't even know these things. Like, A Sacco. Okay, there we go. I was like, I don't remember seeing that one. I do remember seeing that one though, like that name. So, well, thanks everybody for hanging out. And happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Can't believe it's already Tuesday. Mark your calendars. The 5th and the 19th, we will not be streaming because those are travel days for Pop and I. The 5th is to Ontario and the 19th is back from Ontario. So, please, don't make plans, have fun, just in case. So you know ahead of time, the 5th and the 19th of October, we will not be streaming. We had a beautiful warm day here today. Also hoping for some warm days to ripen the last of the tomatoes and cure my butternut. Oh, hey, nice. We actually had spaghetti squash last night. That's like the first time I've had that in like a very long time. I think I cooked it right. One of the other people on the interweb, her name is Colleen, anyways, and she's over on Twitch, and she was telling me about poking it and steaming it in the microwave, and I'm like, ooh, I'm all behind that, man. So yes, on the Saturday we will be, because we'll be there. Other than that, we wouldn't be streaming 3 Saturdays in a row. So yeah, we'll have to do that. So that's a question to my Ontario ladies, all of them, Jo Marie, Kathy McAfee, Pam Baker, Mary Squara, Lori Clark, Tracy Wick, Pat Strawhouse. There is a quilt exhibit going on at the ROM, at the Royal Ontario Museum. I would like to see that. If anybody wants to come with me, we can hop the bus or the train right from the place we're staying in Burlington. From my understanding, I think I Googled enough last night. Also, if they were interested in having a sew-along day at Pop's work on the Sunday, so it'd be Thanksgiving Sunday. I know maybe a lot of people may not be up for that, but we have that opportunity, I believe. So I don't know. See if anybody. Okay, oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that, Allison. I was looking around. I'm like, hey, if I knew what Scott Flanagan, when he was releasing his pattern, I would say everybody just go cut what he's got going on. But I don't know if he's going to release it by the time I have to stream that Saturday. Other than that, because I want to kind of cut ahead of time, sort of thing, right? And then just be able to sew on the day. But I don't know when he's releasing his. Does anybody know? Does anybody part of the Scott Flanagan crew and would know when he normally release a video? Like, we're Atlantic time, right? And we would stream at 2 p.m. Atlantic. Okay. Now I'm just trying to do this little section right up here because we need to skip a row of stitches because that color's going to go in there. Okay. And make sure that we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in that 4 patch where we stitch around. So there is a stitch available to be put in there. Okay, so we're not losing a stitch. Across. Across. And make sure we're coming up on the same row, because then we know our stitches are even and they're square. The dog portrait that I'm going to take on after this, or maybe in between this or whatever, I'm thinking about doing it just half stitches, tent stitches. So looking at Lori Clark, she's doing a really big Hade, Heaven and Earth design. And it's really big, and she's doing it in half stitches, and I'm like, you know what, I kind of like that. I like that look of it, so we'll see. I may change my mind, but Because it certainly would get it that much done faster, and I think it would add a nice little effect to the whole. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay. How did I? Oh, it's my wee tail. My wee tail's in the way. Hello there, Miss Monica. Monica did what? I think these commercials are telling me I'm old. Depends on my. Oh no, Sherlock. I'm sorry. What's going on? Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I'm happy to see you. Enjoy the weather. Okay, so that is right in line. Yes, it is. The cows were hiding right by the tree. Let's see if we can see where they are. No, you might. I don't know. I think they're really tucked into the trees there. It's because the sun's passing over, right? It's like I wouldn't say high noon, but it is noonish. It is only 12:30. So, for me, go big or go home should not be the rule to cross stitch, right? Some may not know, but Gladys the Confident Quilter actually has her own YouTube channel, and she streams on Fridays. If you're interested in FPP, she does a lot of that. She's a very precise quilter. I'm loving it. I'm loving this weather. We got rain, I think, coming Friday, but that's okay. We can handle that. I want to get the caulking done around the windows of the house. I'm going to do it yesterday. I just kind of ran out of energy. It's like I had big dreams in my mind, but, just kind of pooped out about 2 o'clock. I'm like, that's all right. I'm done. And at that point, I didn't want to stand on a ladder because if I was already tuckered. That's not good. Hello there, Candace. Hi, everyone. She says, what you doing? We're working on the Oz project. Hold on. Let me go here, and there is a link to it. It is free. But the whole website actually has amazing free cross stitches. If you're not a cross stitcher, you can also think about cross stitch patterns as adapting them to quilts. Okay, it's been done before. I've done it a few times. Lots of people have done it. Just change what you would use as this stitch amount here to a measurement, whether 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches, because you have to think of the finished size, right? And then you can plan it out to there. Miss Gwenny's done a couple of lovely roses. They're like pixelated roses. One was a pink one and one was a yellow one. Both were absolutely stunning, and it's a great way to bust your stash and your scraps and stuff like that to be able to put that, because you need all different tones when it comes to flowers, right? You need the lights, the darks, and everybody in between. So it's a nice buster like that. Go pixelated. I'm painting my living room and dining room, but would rather be sewing. Oh, I can't even, I barely paint a wall there, Candace. Like, I'm so lackluster on that sort of skill. I try so hard, and yet I get paint, like, literally flipping everywhere. And then I'm like, I actually didn't do too bad on the wall behind me, but we're going to drywall that too, so. And then someone else is painting. Because I would like it to look good. Yeah, I see all these talented people. They're just whipping up photos or, clay or, even just those little crochet critters. That I'm like, oh my gosh, like the immense amount of talent. Holy bejeebies. Hey, Crystal. Super cool. What venue? Pink was at Dodger Stadium on Saturday. Oh, what is it? What is it? Ooh, for a concert. Nice. I think I have a pink Dodger Stadium shirt there. Didn't I get that from you, Miss Allison? It's a little short, so, it's like if I was, had a nice 6-pack, and I'm not talking about carrying a pack of cola in front of me. I'm talking like, I have both bear charts, but I'm stitching the polar bears right now. It looks very Nordic. Yeah, it does. It looks lovely. There's a few on there. I want to get the dog portrait done next, and then I'd like to go back to their website and see what else they have that tickles me, that I would like. Okay, so how many stitches do I need up from here? One momento, let me count. 9. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's double check. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're good. So we can cross these on the way down and then work up the one in the center. Allison, October 10th, I think. Slayer Exodus reunion. He could be, oh, special guest. Nice. To the awesome young man who built my guitar, let's bring him on stage and make him a star. Rock on! Lori sent me a picture of some binding she was doing. She goes like, drop the mic. I didn't catch it till the next morning, but it made me laugh. I'm like, wow, that's some serious binding. Has like a little print on it. Looks like it might have been snakeskin. Oh, nope. See, that's too big. Can you see that? That went a little bit. Let's go zoom in here. Come on. See how that is just a little bit different. I went up one hole too many on that, on the receiving part. Okay, so we got to come back through there and down. Perfect. Let's be the tie at the top. Make sure we're in the right row. Yes, we are. I searched it. It's a biggie in Sacramento, which is 400 plus miles from me. Oh, wow. That's a biggie. 400 miles to... Wow, that's such a massive distance. My goodness. So we can't stay at your place? That's funny. All right, cheers, everybody. You turned on your printer and you're printing the Oz out? Nice, Patty. Now, can I suggest at least doing it on a 14 count? Make sure those dots are there for you to pop into. Like, see the dot? Poke the dot, you know? Thank you, June Hansen. I appreciate that. Rock on, right? Rock on. Hold on. I gotta get the hands right. This hang loose, isn't it? Or a good way to hold a cup or a mug. Your own mugger. Yeah, I am still working on the stitch together. Just, I thought, oh, we better get back onto this or we'll get totally sidetracked. I don't mind taking a couple week break from a project, but it's hop right back on it. Let's go. And I'm trying to mentally schedule myself more time to stitch. You know, like a lot of people have a routine of, you know, get up, they have their, you know, cup of tea or a cup of joe and they stitch for a little bit, or you know, on their lunch break they take it and stitch for half an hour or something like that, you know, calms them down, or you know, it just puts them in that relaxed mood for the rest of the day. It's kind of, you know, zen stitching. So I tried to do that this morning, but instead I sat on the chair on the deck and talked to Marcus while we were watching the sun come up over the trees. So I'm glad I took the time to sit there and just kind of enjoy the morning instead, or he wouldn't have come out to talk to me. So see, it's all the little things. 6.5 hours. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Or even you can go the one bigger, but just know that your whole pattern will be bigger, right? Like you just have to make sure you have a bigger canvas, right? What is it, 10 or something like that? I think it's the one bigger than 14. Yes, International Jelly Roll Day, or pre-cuts, 2.5-inch strip pre-cut day, whatever. Yeah, make it your own. If you want to come and hang out and play and don't have a jelly roll, you can still use your stash, chop it up. That's what it's there for. We're going to go all the way across on this line here, because we need to just do the cross, and then we can pop down and do those little itty bitty stitches. Okay. Make sure I'm coming up in the right spot. Yeah, there was different people at the post office this morning. I was like, who are you? I've never seen you here before. Are you supposed to be here? They had the right uniforms on. Just saying. But I'm a little leery because I don't know them and they don't know me. And I try to make it a point to, get to know my postal people. Not, it's all in a good way. Hold on, turn back here. Happened. Somehow you got tucked. Oh, is Miss Allison still there? If you're there, and yeah, stranger danger, almost right. If you're there, Miss Allison, I sent off your 2 table runners. Okay, so it's in a small box coming your way. So maybe in about a week, I guess. That usually seems about the way it is. Where's the boat? Just down by the water. Just down by, like right in town where the pharmacy was, across the street from the pharmacy. It's not very far. It's only hop, skip, and a jump. Junk. I don't know where junk came from. Skip and a jump. They were doing some road construction though, so it would take a little longer to get down and around. They got the whole corner. And the bank's down there too. So, oh yeah, super close. Like literally just right in town. If I showed you where Gwenny stayed at when you and Lois were here, when you guys were here doing that 12 hours for us, if I showed you where Gwenny was staying down, I know we went out a couple times, not a lot though, because I was still healing up from surgery and recovering and stuff. It's like right across from where Gwenny was staying the first time around, and she stayed there the second time around too. So it must be a good place. It was the Sea Bank. But just sometimes the post office can be like super duper crazy. I have to go see you all around. Hey, take care there, Giovanna. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Appreciate you very much. It was good to see you on the chat the other day. Whose chat was that? Was that Deb's? Was it Deb Somerville's chat? I believe it was. Miss Deb Somerville also does streaming. Deb S. Pug Mama, I think is her channel name. Sorry. Every time I see her name, it's just Deb Somerville comes to mind. So I'm sorry. I've been trained. I was trained in the good old days. Is this for your tiny phone? I don't understand how people can watch the streams on their phone. I know Balloonist does, and I was like, how could you? She does Zoom on her phone too. I mean, we must be like little tiny characters on the side screen. On my cross stitch, I need to rip out a few stitches. Thread messed up, and I'd rather redo than and make it right. There you go. There you go. Take the opportunity, right? It's your stitch. You do what you like with it, right? Okay, so I did manage to cross there. Now we were going to tuck in on these two sides here. Let me move this. As I say, there's many ways to skin a cat, right? So, cheers, everybody. Don't make me bigger. Fluff up. Back legs were all messed up. Yeah, well, some things you can hide it on if it's like just detail on a chest of a dragon or something that just kind of goes a little bit here and it's a tan in one spot instead of this spot. Sometimes that's not really a big deal. But when it comes to like legs or buildings and they're on the wrong spot, you're definitely going to know, even if it's just one stitch, one section over, right? So that's why I had to redo what I've already been doing. I already did that once. When I get my rich uncle out of the poorhouse, I want to get a tablet. I hear you. My tablet that came with my embroidery machine, my iPad, is so old now I can't even get YouTube to go on it. I can't even pull up YouTube. I can't even pull up Zoom. It says it won't function. I need to upgrade, and then it won't tell me, it tells me I can't upgrade because it's too old. I'm like, listen, stop telling me my stuff's old. The boys give me a hard time all the time about my Pixel 2 phone. I'm like, leave it alone. It's just fine. Ain't broke, don't fix it. Except when I whine about, like, oh, I can't pull this camera up fast enough or whatever. You know, it's always something. It's always something. Oops. Do that again, shall we? I'm excited. I got a sew afternoon scheduled with my sister Lisa on Friday. I haven't seen her since like the beginning of the year or end of last year. Like seen her. So it'll be nice to spend some time with her. We're 3 hours time difference though, so it'll be, like I said, afternoon for me, probably morning for her. But it'll be nice to spend with her. Well, hello again. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, now we got another color that's headed in those spots there. Okay, that's good. So now we can go and do the top row. That's this right here. We're going to go and try and plan that one out there too. So it's up a set of stitches and then over. And it's just one on either side. Okay. I have an old iPad too. We used it for FaceTime when the kids were in college in Alberta. But here, just started here. 206, so pretty soon. Yeah, well that's it. It won't update now. Okay, so one stitch up. Got the big flocks of little tiny birds. They've been flying like crazy around. I guess they're just trying to gather all the seeds and things. But they have definitely been going a little cray-cray in the yards. Scooping down in big swarms. I might be able to hear them. I can hear them in the trees behind me. Laundry. Oh, geez, that's never exciting. Never exciting, but a necessity, right? Together, Kelly. Later, potato. I'm trying not to mess up on the stitches. Right, there we go. Looks right. Got one stitch in between. Yes, we do. Better to find out now before we cross it. Has anybody seen Pat Strawhouse at all on any other lives or something like that? I haven't seen her in like a good almost 2 weeks now, so I'm just getting a little concerned. She's missed a couple of Zooms. Not that, you know, they have to come. I'm just, you know, I know she enjoys it and we enjoy having her there. Just curious, has anybody seen her? Has anybody seen her? Because the last time I saw her, or she was, I think she was in our Zoom and she was off to mail something and that was it. I mean, I've been okay. I've been good. Okay. Life kind of kicks you in the butt sometimes, but you know, overall, I try to keep a positive attitude. Right? I don't want to whine about having Crohn's disease every single time. So it's just, it is what it is, right? So, and everybody's different, right? All right, so I'm gonna tie that off at the back or just loop it under. And then I'm going to try and set myself up for success by placing the proper stitches where I need to right here. And then work my way up this way. So I'm just trying to stick with the same dark thread at the moment and give myself where I need to go. Okay? But thank you for asking, Crystal. It is what it is. Can you hear them? Can you hear those birds? Sometimes you guys can hear, oh, June has got to go. Okay, later, June. See you later. Sometimes you can hear Sophie snoring, but the birds, I feel like, are much louder than normal Sophie. Okay, now to get ourselves in the proper spot. Okay, actually, let me pull this because it's faded on my thing, but I do have it as a save tab here. 1 second, just. Okay, so it is from the 2, it's 1 space over and 2. Okay. Okay, so from the 2, it's 1 space over. Let's just make sure we're good. That's the start spot. That makes sure that I'm heading in the right direction. And it's 1 down under. Perfect. All right. Much better. As soon as I went to go stitch this the last time, I was like, what is going on? Where did I go wrong? That was over here. She's everywhere. Nice. You and me, FPP. Yeah, that's a great channel to go and follow. Gives you all the basics and all the extras on how to FPP. It gives you the confidence to know that you can do it too, right? It's just a matter of stitching, right? Stitch it on some paper. What's for dinner tonight there, Lynn, Violet, and Sylvia? And all our over the seas ladies. Where's Charlotte today? She must be working. Speaking of our other overseas ladies, I'm hoping Miss Helly is resting. You know, Lois is busy with her group of crafters and sewers that come and hang out in her studio. That's so awesome. Oh, you're welcome, Sylvia. Absolutely welcome. I just wish I could catch your lives more often. Usually it's like, oh, she had a live today, you know, just because life gets busy, unfortunately. But I like the replay. Pork, loin, roast potatoes and veggies, then rhubarb and crust. Oh my goodness, I'm coming over. Holy moly. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, please. That's where I'd be holding out my plate and going, can I have some more? Heck yeah. I used to love the Tesco's delivery. My goodness, or Sainsbury's delivery. One of them had one of like the best ham shank. It was already like roasted, like you would get like a chicken or something like that. Oh my, we loved that. That was like the best thing. We'd have that for dinner, and then there was enough for like leftover lunches and the next day, or with every time with that ham shank. That was like getting that delivered and taking that home was like, oh yeah, and some mashed potatoes and a little pudding. I have no idea. Probably pasta. I have several sauces in the freezer that I... Oh, there you go. That's what I should do. That's a good idea. Is pre-make some sauces that we can have. Both Pop and I with me with the no seeds and bell peppers and allergy and Pop with the like the no sugar, right? So okay, we got ourselves the 1, 2, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 2, 4, 5. And then we want to go all the way across here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Okay. We had spaghetti squash last night, so I thought that was helping balance out the, you know, not because the pasta would spike his sugars. So I was trying not to do that. So we had spaghetti squash instead, and I made like a mushroom kind of meat sauce to go with it. But I used ground pork though. But I kind of just had the sauce on top and a little bit of the pork, not a lot. Sometimes pork bothers me. Leftovers since leaving work. Yeah, I bet. That's when I clean up the fridge, or have something like super easy, one of those you know, easy to cook meals, warm up in the bag, you know. Pork roast or shredded pork or something. Excuse me. You have a craft and natter tomorrow morning, then afternoon I plan to finish more blocks for the Wednesday. Okay, can you tell me what time my time in chat? Or at least Eastern, so I can at least try and set an alarm. Because I would like to try and catch you if I can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I was out at the post office this morning, then doing a couple other things. Is that really where that's supposed to be? Hold on. That's 2, that's 4, that's 5. That's 2, that's 4, that's 5. I feel like that's super close to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's only one more. Okay. Alright. Slow your roll. It's a stitch away. Stop panicking. Okay, I gotcha. So, uh, bacon, sausage, hash brown, eggs, biscuit, and gravy. Yeah. Definitely, especially if it's extra crispy sausages. Those some things are like worth the agony. Extra crispy sausages. That's what I do miss. I usually just have bacon now. I'm having chicken breast for dinner, and the boys are having steaks. Just like pan fry steaks. 9. Okay, I'll try and catch that. 9 a.m. Okay, all right. I'm usually in the shop by like 8:30 usually. Hold on, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then space of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then space of 3. 1, 2, 3, and then back up here for this one, and 3 on the end. 2 and 3. I've not done a live since I was. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was just missing them or it was just your videos I was catching. So, okay. And you're feeling overall better? I hope. Okay, so that's the start of that. Now we got to work our way up on either side. We need to do the 4 stitches 2 more times. So let's focus on those. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. You were looking pretty good in your video, so you got one of them. You were like, I'm like that. It looks like the most comfiest sweater ever. I could totally like just curl up in that and have a nap. I'm like that looks like so comfy. I'm like, did she knit that? It was like a light blue, maybe like a silver blue. It's like I don't remember if Sylvia knits. I think she does, but I'm not sure. There's people who do all sorts of things. I forget. Because a lot of people have more than just one, passion, right? Like I've got sewing and cross-stitching, also like cooking and baking, and, would like to have this big grandiose garden one day too, and, I got plans. Got big plans, I cannot lie. I bought a lotto ticket for tonight. My sister knitted it. I can knit, but not done it for a long time. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was like, oh, that looks so comfy. Alright, so that is that. Now we want to go with 1 stitch in. We're trying to build up this little like archy part right here. Okay, so we've come up to here, so we need to go 1 stitch out, and then we can probably work our way down here. It is called Rip and Sew. Sew 1 section right and 3 wrong G's. Oh no! Oh no, Pat over on Twitch. Oh, I feel you. Everybody, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. You got this, Pat. Oops. Hey, I did that with this bag. I didn't like the way it was looking. I didn't like the saggy bottom. So I quilted it. I stabilized it, quilted it, and then redid it, and hand sewed it, and then machined it. And same with the top, around the top. So it looks so much better now, and I'm more confident that it's going to stay together too. So sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta. Yeah, it turned out amazing. I wish I would have taken the time yesterday. Not yesterday, but Saturday to do the hand stitching first, like Lisa Pace says in her videos. Yeah, yeah. How tiny the squares are? I think they're 2.5. I'm pretty sure it was a jelly rolly thingy package. Sylvia, hold on. I'm check with my ruler for you. Oh, that's a big ruler. I don't want that one. Oh, that's too big. How tiny are those? Yeah, those are 2 inches, so it would have been a 2.5-inch cuts. Yeah. And I added the extra border. You can see where it goes white and then color and white and color stuff. That's all stuff I've added. This one's got blue down in this corner. That one's got green up in that corner. It's actually the opposite. And this one's got like pink and green down here. Ah, thank you, Miss Allison. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was such fun too. And I mean, it's so cute. Like, come on, who would want to be going down the little camper trail with your little, you know, little boot scooting camper bag? It's just so cute. And the snap really makes it too. Like having that little snap there. It's definitely. So, yeah, I promise you get a picture of my girlfriend wearing it. Dinner? Okay. Enjoy your pork loin, mashed potatoes, and all the other good stuff you had going on there. It's nice when you make something for someone and it actually turns out nice. And you're like, hey, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Sometimes that doesn't happen every day. Especially when it's something new. Just a few stitches and then I'll have to put a new thread on. So, 1 second. I wonder if you can see them in the trees. Hold on. The trees are moving there, but you can't see them. Oops. Anybody have anything specific they want to work on for International Jelly Roll Day? 2.5-inch strip piece rolls of fabric. Like I said, if I knew what time Scott Flanagan was putting his pattern out, he's got the cuts already up on his website. But what time? I would love to do that one, just because it's kind of a daring mystery, right? You're doing it all there. Okay, now let's tuck this in behind and get a new thread. Yeah, exactly. I always like to know what people are having for dinner because then it kind of gives me ideas. But I know what we're having. We had, like I said, we had spaghetti squash and sauce last night, and I'm having chicken. The boys are, I don't know what I'm doing with the chicken, but I'm having chicken. And the boys are having steaks. So what else we're doing with that? I don't know. Probably potatoes. Definitely potatoes. Pop's got some cauliflower, so there we go. Done. And there's some spinach left over. We can make a spinach romaine salad. There we go. Greens sorted. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. It came as a kit. And I'm like, it needs to be bigger, so that's why I took some of my stash and built up borders all the way around. Okay, now this one should be going straight across and one past. Okay, because that's the top. So it goes all the way across to this part. Went to the general store the other day just to get for chicken feed, and they had a little sign that says 21 or meat birds for sale. And I was like, meat birds? I said, like, for when? And she goes, oh, like right now. I had somebody order them and didn't pick them up. And I'm like, oh no. And then I'm like, oh geez, if I were to grab those, that means, Marcus is stuck with these, taking care of 21 meat birds while the whole time we're away. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. So I said, when are you starting in the spring? And she says April. I'm like, okay, we'll be back. We'll be back to order some for April. I'm at Stitching Days. Looking forward to doing nothing but tomorrow. Oh, nice, Lori, awesome. I'll be doing my spaghetti. That's from my mom's recipe today. Oh yeah, like actually pasta. Yeah. Going to be able to do the Jelly Roll Day. I will be flying my balloon Saturday morning at White Sands National Park in New Mexico. Oh, fun is that? Oh my gosh, balloonists. That sounds like so much fun. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That would be a blast. All right, then we need to go one stitch past, right? Okay. Finish up my day 17 of the 100 days. Is it really day 17 already? Oh my goodness. I bet you it's coming along nicely. I know there's a few ladies who are stitching away on that one. 100 days of stitching. Who's that by, Miss Allison? Just in case somebody else wanted to pop in on that. Yeah, float safely. Need to finish making a flange binding. Ran out of thread. Had to get more. Just hadn't got back to it. Gotcha, Tracy H. How you been feeling though, Tracy H? Been good? Been good? Hopefully. How's it all going? Is it working out with your daughter? Is she still there? Yeah, it does sound like fun. That would be awesome. Okay, let's finish off what we missed over here, which that was a stitch. And we gotta go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. Right, a wonky internet? Uh-oh. How are you feeling there, Deborah? I know you had a doctor's appointment the other day. Hopefully everything's okay. So it's last Wednesday? Yeah, Saturday's stream will probably be a little bit longer depending on what we're working on with the jelly roll, right? It can be, something. You can make a rug, you can make a bag, you can make a quilt, you can make a wall hanging, you can make a whatever. You bring your 40 strips 2.5 inches to the yard and have some fun. Well, not literally drag them out to the yard. I'm just saying, come to party. Come, please come to party. We like to party. Do you like to party? We fill in this little section here. Just listening to the birds. Sorry. They're so chattery. Skimming up and down the dunes. Oh, cool. Skimming up and down the dunes. That's cool. And I'm not sure if I've asked you what kind of balloon you have. Like, is it a certain shape or is it a color or it's like, what's... I've been up in one, not very far though. Like, just it went up like oh, what was it? This is like an event, a charity event or something like that. You didn't go far though. You were still tied to the ground. You didn't actually like leave the ground, sort of thing. You know. I'm afraid of heights. Yeah, you would do that. I do a helicopter ride for sure. The first time I went to the Grand Canyon, I thought immediately, it was like, oh, geez, that would be so fun to take the boys here and do a helicopter ride over the Grand Canyon. So, okay, so we're working on this line right here. Right there. It's going to go all the way across. Building up our little castle. Alright, 40 half square triangles, Natalie. What's with that? What you make them 40? 40 doesn't seem like a very big number, but I'm got some swelling in my lower legs and ankles going on because of medicine. Got doctor appointment tomorrow to fix that, and all is good with daughter. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Nice. Well, the purple quilt I was making fell apart at the seam, so I'm making pinwheels with the bright color. Oh! Uh-oh. Purple. Not your Axie quilt, I hope. Right? Not your Axie quilt. I thought that, yeah, I think you said it was off to the long arm. A helicopter ride that we took last year around all of Kauai. Oh, yeah. That's like Hawaii, right? Yeah, that would be amazing. Heck yeah. Such beautiful sights to see. It is a regular shade, mainly teal with yellow and a little red. Look at my name icon. Oh. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really tiny on my screen because I use another software too, right? So everybody just actually shows up with a YouTube logo beside them or a Twitch logo for their name. So, oh, Mexico's okay. Whew. Oh my gosh. Back till November. No, I'm making a quote for us. Oh, okay, gotcha, Natalie. I was like, what? How did that fall apart? That looks so good. You hand stitched that, babe. You hand stitched that. Was it the thread you used, or was it the fabric that you used that made the purple one fall apart? Because sometimes the wrong fabric, like a polyester or like a rayon poly, the thread will just pop right through it. That's why you need to like fold over and secure, kind of do like French seams with those sorts of things. Waiting on dessert. Nice rhubarb. Custard? Rhubarb? I don't know. Whatever the heck that is. It sounds good. I like rhubarb. Strawberry rhubarb pie was like one of my favorites. It frayed and came apart at the triangle parts. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Come down, fly. Yeah, it would be so awesome. Totally would. If we didn't live so far apart. I'd go with Lori. We'd make it a road trip. And we grabbed Tracy Albert whether she wanted to go or not. But, you know. She put up a fuss. And then we'd bring out the snacks, and then she'd be okay. For a little bit. Okay, so I'm kind of going to go up on this one side here. Sorry, up on this one side here to finish that. Like we'll do the half stitch up and then stitch down and then work our way up on that side. Okay. Just fly up and get me. It's always here. Fly up and get her. It's always so easy. Okay, so I got that. And now we need the 2. Well, I hope you have an amazing time, balloonist, also known as Mona. And you take some pictures. Pop's not afraid of heights. He respects them, but he wouldn't. I don't think he would be. I don't. Maybe he might go up in a balloon. I don't know. I don't know if it would be his thing. When in April? That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. Probably right around the middle-ish of April. But you know, I'm going to be in California towards the end of January, and I know Allison sent you a couple of campsites that were near her, not very far away. And it looks like Lois, myself, and maybe another person, I'm not entirely 100% sure on that one, will be there. So, yeah, so if you want to come and hang out, I think, what was it, 1 day shy of 2 weeks? So, hubby has been up in a balloon, but I'd not even, no? Would go quietly or won't go quietly? I don't think she would go quietly. I think she would fight it tooth and nail. Probably towards around the middle of the month of April, I would think, because I think that's kind of when we were there last time. No, I bet not. Especially with the whole, like, woo, tipsy-turvy thing. Yeah, you'd be all of a sudden, where's Sylvia? My daughter lives in Bristol. They have a big balloon festival every year. It looks like, oh, I bet. I totally would go. The lady that I met at my infusion last time, she was talking about it was canceled for that day, but they were going to have it the next day for the balloon festival. So it's like, oh, cool. But we weren't going that day because we were busy. I'll be in Ohio the 4th and 8th, so not far away. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see if I can pinpoint a better date there, balloonist, or see if we can make sure I'm a little flexible. Ohio. Well, I'm going to Ohio. I'm bugging Pat Riemenschneider. That's no doubt about it. I'll be bugging Pat Riemenschneider if I'm going to Ohio. Forewarned you, Pat. Just be like, oh no, batten down the hatches, lock it up. We moved. We went up the Empire State Building. I was like hugging the wall. I mean, the kids look at me like, nope. I did good on the top of the Calgary Tower. There's a place where you can have a meal, like a really fancy restaurant, and it goes once around
I guess they have one at CN Tower too, but I just remember more of the Calgary Tower because I took Marcus for birthday or something, or big event, or not even an event. I don't even know. I just know we were there. Ah, thanks, Suzanne. I wish I could claim that they're mine, but they're just hanging out in the trees. There's lots of them though. There's like at least 200 or 300. So, and yeah, it was up there, and we had a lovely little meal and watched the whole town and city go past. It was awesome. We made sure he wanted to stay. Make sure we stayed for a full rotation. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine. We tucked in. We had a meal. We watched. We had dessert. We watched. We took some pictures. Only when it got to the where you can step on the really thick glass and like look down below I was like, oh, okay, I don't know about this. And then I did it, but I had to make sure nobody else was on the glass with me, just in case. Because if I'm going down, I'm not taking anybody with me. I'm going alone. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then off to the side here. No heights for you. The Guinness factory has a bar at the top. I'm like, nope, leave me at the bar. Nobody, nope. Yeah, some people just don't like their feet off the ground. They want to feel the ground beneath them. Oh, I said I was going to do half stitches and cross on the way down. Oops, I lied. Oh, how did I get to this level? Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't realize I was on this camera. Well, hello there, guess who, Nancy? Welcome in, my dear. We're working on ourselves a castle. Walls of the Emerald City. So that's what we're working on right now. Right now. Okay, so we got that one. Now we have a space, and then we've got 3. So there's the space. We've got 3 stitches here. 1, 2. Where in Ohio? Balloonist says Pat Rima Schneider. Just in case you can't see the chat, she's asking where you're going to be. In Ohio. There's quite a few people that we know in Ohio, actually, now I'm thinking about it, because I've done quite a few mailings off to Ohio. Don't do glass elevators or open slat stairs. Oh, really? That slat stairs kind of make me feel a little weird. I have to make sure I'm having my hand on there. I got distracted with the chat. Yes, I did, didn't I? Look, shiny object. So, like, only as at the top, I realized I was like, oh, darn, I'm crossing as I'm going here. Darn it. Darn it. Easily distracted. Look, squirrel. So now we need 2 on top. Oh, Berlin. Okay. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Berlin, Ohio. Do. I'm assuming it's nice and flat there. And are you taking your balloon? Are you taking your balloon in your camper and everything? Because that would be so cool to see your setup. I like looking at people's setup and how they, live tiny as they're traveling. Oops. Oh no! Alright, we'll go back to the other side and then we'll tie it off at the back because I don't like dealing with shorts. Short threads. My aunt was in Ohio, Zanesville. Missed that, Ohio. Yeah. Oops. Well, that's why we have 2 pairs. Hello, Sarah Stitches. She's cleaning. Very nice. She's cleaning. Alright. I'm stitching on Oz. Yeah. And if you'd like to get yourself a free pattern, it's right there. Actually, the whole website is actually pretty awesome on there. Did I use all my strings? I did. I did use all my strings. Okay. Some more. No, I'm flying to Cleveland and renting a car to go to a quilt retreat. Ooh, major splurge. Very nice. Well, I hope you have a fantastic time. Let's grab 2 threads. It's kind of short enough. I might be able to do it. Just gentle. And how is Sarah Stitches today? Hope you're well. Hold on. So fold it over. Give it a squish. Put it through the eye just like this. Doosh. From the area in Ohio? Oh, really neat. I've never been down to Ohio. I've never been to Ohio. Cheers, everybody. Last of my tea. Okay, so we've got there. So there, now we need the 1, 2, and then we start in the 2 stitches. Okay. Cheers. Thanks, Suzanne. Oops, I popped that right through. Try not be so rough on the pull through. There. So now we need 2 stitches. Ground crew. Darn, dropped my pill. Oh no, Deborah. Oh no. I need a warmer in my cup of coffee. You need one of those little heater thingies that Pat Rima Schneider gave to the quilt shop. I think it was our first winter here. It's like, yeah, we were getting some cold teas real quick. Their thermoses do kind of help though, so. And those are the warmers. Good going. That's where Dean Martin is from. That's where I'm. Oh, interesting. Didn't even know Dean Martin was from there. I heard James Earl Jones passed away. He's like 96 or 98 years old or something like that. Like, that's a good life. Okay. I think that was like last week sometime. Two, three, four. Cool. The moon. Yeah, I love that one for out here. It definitely keeps my tea nice and warm, and I can like forget about it for 20 minutes and not come back to it and go, oh wow, that's cold, right? It definitely keeps it warm. Nice comfortable heat to it, so you know when you go to take a sip, you're not burning your mouth off, but it's nice and warm enough to keep you warm. Like, still get you warmer on the inside. I'm hoping with the paneling that we put, at least in the front, will help with some of that wind that was howling through for this winter. Maybe the heater won't be on as much. That would be ideal, but it is what it is. Eventually, things will happen. We will get there. Alright, so we need one up. Okay, what's this? My picnic table is too big for my camper. We'll have to downsize it. Picnic table? What? IMDb shows that he worked until he was 91. Oh my goodness! Wow. Yeah, so he was working for quite some time. That's like Betty White. I mean, she was just, she was like Energizer Bunny. She just kept going and going and going. She was definitely America's little sweetheart, that's for sure. Oh, camper bag. Oh, darn, my picnic table is too big for my... Okay. Okay, I was like, what? I was so confused there. Yeah, I can only suggest that following her Lisa Pay's instructions when she says to hand stitch and then machine stitch, that I suggest doing that. I mean, it really is important because you end up with such a beautiful bottom. Like I did take mine apart and quilt it and then stabilize it because this fabric was just like really floppy, and I was like, oh, that's giving me a floppy bottom. I don't like a floppy bottom, so yeah, turned out cute. A little snap and a nice little bright on the inside with a little pocket. So amazing. Such fun and great written project, as well as a just a great project to do for somebody, even yourself. Oh, well, it's crossed underneath. Okay, well, it doesn't look like it's crossed there, but it is. Okay, so we're done on that one. I think we're happy. Let's tie it off at the back. Time to clean the car, so let's go into Woodstock area. Nice. At least you got new tires. Steubenville. I was looking at it on Monday when I came in, because sometimes you just leave it. I was getting a little tired towards the end of the night, or into the stream, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not happy with that bottom at all. So I can either give it to her and not be happy about it, or I can make a new one, or I can fix the one I did. So I fixed the one I did. So. And I'm glad I did, because it looks so much better. Okay, now I need to set my, let's switch, just pop this out for a moment and switch it over. Need back, okay. If you go to South Ohio, Zanesville, check out Tom's Ice Cream Parlor. Oh, okay, Sylvia. Nice. Yeah, Betty White was 15 days. Yes, I know. It's kind of sad she didn't make it to 100, but And she lived a very active life. Like she did not seem 99 when she was 99. You know what I mean? So. She lived well, and she had, obviously right people looking after her. One, two. I think that's right. Yes, that's right. Making sure. I think so. quilt's in the right spot now, yeah? Always time for ice cream. Exactly. There is priorities, girl. If Tom's ice cream is not one of them, we need to recheck our priorities. Even a nice little soft serve, little chocolate, little vanilla, a little swirly cone. Yes, please. Alright, now we gotta go 2 on top of here. Oops, come here, you. Though I haven't visited our Thom's ice cream parlor just down the road in Pictou. I haven't visited there. There's another one. It's called the Cherry Stand or something. It's right across from the post office. I haven't been to that one either. I've seen it open, just haven't gone in. It's just times where I didn't have time to stand around having an ice cream. Hot milk melted. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Oh, thank you, Sarah Stitches. That's an around the world quilt. It was done probably in 2016. I was trying to figure out if we actually did it on streams or as a video, because we only started doing streams in 17, because we just celebrated 7-year stream anniversary. So, where am I? 1, 2, 4. We need 4. Okay. So it might have been a video. I know it was definitely a long arm Wednesday one, long arm Wednesday video, and I did actually ended up quilting it twice. I quilted it once, didn't like it, ripped it all apart, and then quilted it again. So, and it took a long time to pick out all those stitches, but I was determined. I'm like, I don't like it. It would sit in the cupboard if I don't finish it right, I'll be very mad at myself. So to me, it was worth taking all the stitches out and starting again. I love Betty White on the 2010 Snickers Super Bowl commercial. I'll have to look at that one. 2010 Snickers? Okay, I'll have to look at that one. I'm sure I can Google that on YouTube somewhere. Yeah, it's a regular start for our Saturday stream this time around, 1 p.m. Eastern. We just may stay a little bit longer, that's all. Just so. I just finished A Drunkard's Path in Green Gables. Oh, awesome! Awesome. That's actually not very far. That's across Prince Edward Island, and I'm not very far from the ferry. I'm in Nova Scotia. So yeah, one of our moderators came and visited last year. No, in 22, sorry, in 22. And her and her daughter went over and spent time out at the end of Green Gables. All out there, yeah, they had a good time. So enjoyed themselves. All right, so now we're going to want to go all the way across, and it's 10 stitches, right? Yeah, I believe so. 2. 7, 8, 9, and 10. That puts us where we're supposed to be. And yes, we are. Awesome. Oops, sorry. I screwed right off the chip page there. Purples and greens are really nice together. I'm ready for my holiday once the puppy lodger has gone home on Saturday. I was gonna say, how long are you puppy sitting for? And where did your kid Potter off too, that you have to babysit the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is a free pattern, okay? And we have been sharing it. I think I have most of the day here. So there it is. And you can always just check out the website. They have lots of other free patterns. Okay, so where did I end off here? Okay, so I should be able to get 4 of those stitches in, and then I may have to tie off. Yep. Okay. 1. Okay, and then we've got a space of 3 and 3. 1. Oops, we get shy. 2. And 3. Let's see if we can actually cross them. Just have enough. Just by the hairs of our little chinny chin chin. Alright. Look how fast this is coming together. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. I don't have both of them in there. Hold on. Let's see if we can get it. Yes, Alice in Wonderland. There's also like a treasure map there too. There's like 100 owls. There's so many. There's the bears, the polar bears that Kelly Quilts and Cruises was talking about. That one that she's working on. Okay, let's go scoot this to the back. Dad has gone to Devon for a week, so we have the house guest for a week. Oh, okay, I gotcha. The house guest. Are they bad or are they good? Well, I thought that thread would have run up 5 stitches ago. I was milking it for all it was worth, Sylvia. I am a frugal person. I was making it work. Making it work. Stretch a little longer, making it work. I don't know what I said. I'm sorry. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. Sorry, not that's what we're talking about. Lori Clark was talking about the Alice in Wonderland chart, as well as I said there was a few other ones. There was like 100 owls from the website for where the pattern we're getting right now. She's a bit naughty. She tries to take food off our plate. No, she doesn't. No way. That would be, no. That's okay. No worries. I was like, did I say Allison? I'm like, oh, I said Alice in Wonderland. Gotcha. The back porch guy just left. They should be fixing the porch in about 2 weeks. Oh, wow. What's up with the porch? What's up with the back porch? Yeah, and they're free patterns. Exactly. Awesome point there, Lori Clark. Oh, I thought I saw something run back in the field there, but it's just the wind. It's just the wind. Okay, so we are on track. It's looking good. We haven't made any mistakes yet, knock on wood. Okay, let's putter. In grade school, kids would tease me, and I'd say, I'm not Alice. See, I never would have put the two together. Honest to goodness. Allison and Alice did to me, I don't know. But that's just who I am, right? And I would always call somebody by their full name unless they asked to be specifically otherwise, because of my name being, you know, not necessarily like totally normal, but you know, it's not necessarily unique either. It's just two names together. So, you know, like Donna Faye and Joe Marie, and you know. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Oh, no, he's just going to the house. Okay. Marcus went to go check the mail. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3 of 3 stacks. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2. Your name is a surname, actually? Oh, because of the 1 L? Is that what you mean? Because I've seen it spelt more with 1 L than I have with 2. So, but I know some people do spell it with 2 L's. House is over 112 years old and Victorian. Oh wow, the front porch is falling down in one corner and replacing the rail in one pillar. It's how lovely. That sounds ideal. But yeah, I can see that being a bit of a It's lived its life. I'm sure maybe it's had 1 or 2 replacements, but for 112 years old, that's darn good. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. We'll go one more. Did I miss that there? I did. I'm 1 short on this one. It should be 4. Or did I? 1, 2. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, whew! I was almost having a conniption fit. I was like, ah! But it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I thought, how did I mess that up? I thought I was doing so well. Okay, so now we want to go 1 on this side. Correct? Yes. Whew. Saved. And I guess with those older houses, you have to make sure the foundation's all good around it and everything else like that too. Americans love double consonants, so the double L. I ran across a poem called Allison in my English Lit Studies in college from 1800. Oh, interesting. Double L. That's my usual nickname is Double L. My friend Lawrence calls me Double L all the time. Yeah, and having something like that, it kind of brings a new freshness to it too, right? You're like, ooh, now we can use it again, and now we put a little chair out there. Do you use it for like a rocking chair? I totally would get a rocking chair. Every now and again, I'll check out the Facebook Marketplace and see if there's a half decent, wood rocking chair. I like me a good old rocking chair. this one? No, that's we're all even on that one, right? Yes. Okay. You have a wooden rocking chair, do you? I like it. I would like one. I've never had one, but I would like one. I've had a glider chair, which is okay. It was more like for the living room sort of thing, right? It didn't make too much noise, and we didn't roll over the cat's tail. That was the reason why we got the glider, because I was afraid of rolling over Mr. Clive's tail. Alright, so now we have the Ford. Come on, let's shoot down. Okay, so let's work on these guys. Is anybody doing anything from that website that's not the... I know Tracy Provis is doing the owls, which I think is really super cute, and they're adorable. And there's a couple other people that are doing the Oz. I was curious if anybody else is doing anything other than that. Well, obviously, Kelly, she's got the bears, right? So... It's a great website for information. I have 2 rocking chairs and a patio set, 2 chairs and loves. Oh, see, perfect. Awesome. So when I come over for tea, you'll have a space for me. Nice. Thanks. Appreciate it. But see, another rail. See, that's what I would do too. And I'd make it so you could sit out like it's built-in seating sort of thing on the rail, like around the rail. Like when we do the outside part here, like around the back, we put it'll be like seating on the patio. So there's lots. Railing is big enough for bums. Nice. Yeah, like when we put the deck on the front, I'll make sure there's like seating against one side and another wall, you know, so the side of it. So you can always sit out there. Hearing all the birds today. There was a blue jay making all sorts of racket the other day. I need to make a cushion for a seat. Don't know where original went. We put a pillow down if someone uses it right away. We put a pillow down if someone uses it right away. I'm confused by that, Tracy. I'm sorry. My brain is just not functioning. Let me see out and watch videos, but it's being windy out. Yeah, sometimes I notice our little... Oh, on your rocking chair. Okay. Our little, like, we got a rail on 2 sides because it kind of outcrops from the house a little bit. Even that, in that little spot, can get a little windy, like crazy. You can hear the door sometimes going with the wind. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to make new cushions. I need to make some new cushions for ours, for sure. Not this year, but next spring. Definitely. Okay, so we got the one across. Oh, okay. Oof, I was like, what did I do wrong? But I didn't. I just missed a stitch. Okay. Right here. Okay. And now we need to do a full stitch across. So we'll start over in this corner. I'm just happy that there's so many actually free patterns out there for people to choose from, and not just like simple little, you know, whatever. These are actually like really thought out, and you know, they're a nice pattern. And sometimes you find that pattern that you just have to buy because you can't find it for free, and that's okay too. You're helping support that artist. Right? That's what you want to do. I've tried to choose things that were free to work on, or that was, you know, a kit was given to me at the shop, so it gives me a chance to work on it and get it all done up. We do have a vote on our YouTube community page about the Quilts on the Line quilt, so just go down a little bit. It's vote 1 and vote 2. We really like to try and make a decision on working on that by the time we get back from Ontario. So sorry, got a little jammed up back here. Sewing strips together and listen. Oh, nice, good job. Sewing strips together. Tying the stitches out from the back here. All right. All right. Let's need some more. Need some more time. Did I finish the other ones? Oh no, it's here. Okay. I don't know where the original went. We put a pillow down for some. Oh, okay, there we go. Now I understand. Gotcha. Yeah, because usually it's a thicker foam when it comes to those sorts of cushions, right? Or it's a foam, and then it's got a couple layers of batting and then fabric or something. But the center core is usually like a bit of foam. Well, hello there, Miss Colleen. How you doing over on Twitch? What's going on? Oh, please don't tell me. Did I get raided by the Not Bushians? Nope, not. I can't handle that kind of crazy. No, I'm kidding. How's Colleen? How you doing? She's over there over on Twitch. I was actually talking about you earlier. About your suggestion for the spaghetti squash last night. No, you're playing hooky? Nice. Good girl. Yeah, the spaghetti squash turned out perfect last night. Made a little mushroom meat sauce to go with it. It was quite tasty, actually. Whatever the seeds and whatever's left on the outside shell went to the chickens this morning, so they had some too, and they enjoyed it. Yeah, actually, I asked the boys how they rated it. Was it a good squash? Okay squash? Because I like butternut. I'm okay with acorn, but the butternut squash. Sorry, the butternut squash I like. Acorn squash, I'm like, I'm not too, you know, I can. It's a hit or a miss on that one. So, all right. So scooting up here, we got the 1 and we got the 2, and then right here is where we need to kind of do the outsides of our little castle. So these are the walls of the Emerald City that we're trying to build here. Okay. This is part 6. probably make our. Let's see if I can not follow my own directions and do up here and then come back. Birds are all around today. Birds are aflutter. We don't get anybody out here for Halloween and stuff like that, and I have a couple of the Halloween blow-ups, so I'm thinking of if I can get them to make sure that they work, I might try and sell them to somebody else who wants them. So I have some nice ones, some pumpkins, but nobody ever comes down here, so it's kind of like, why bother, right? Why bother? Oh, that was supposed to be a 2. What? Whoa. Whoops. See? I'm not already even paying attention, for Pete's sakes. Okay. Back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Wah, 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 wah. Waka, waka, waka. Back it up. There, we just need 2. Okay. Alright. Reset yourself. Reset yourself. Alright, there we go. Back down in here. Okay, make sure we're heading in the right direction. So I need 2 singles. Single stitches. And then 2 doubles. Oh, that looks like it's too tall. Oopsies, backtrack. Backtrack. Boop, beep, beep, beep. There we go. Yes, there we go. It's that slight little difference. Okay, so that was 2 singles, and then this is a double. And then we need another double. Oops, oops, what? Oh, about the, yeah, back it up. Need a boo-boo. It happens, it's okay. Make sure we're in the right line. Yes, we are. Okay, so that's the 2, and then the 2. We need more stacks up there, so we need a couple more. I need to stop playing Bob and Chicken as I never win. I can't even see the Bob. What? Oh, I know. Don't you hate that? I can usually do that on a couple of my machines. Nomi used to tell, the embroidery machine used to tell me. He used to give me a warning like bobbin's getting low. But I must have made him mad or something because he doesn't tell me anymore. He just, it's no warning. I'm like, oh, all right. I guess we're kind of that part in our relationship there, machine. We're not talking. Got it. All right, now we just need 1, 2, 3, 4 to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now let's do the 3 across the top here. Oh. Why is that 3 there? Did I miss it on the outside? Oh, I missed a stitch out here on this side. Okay, that would it had me there going for a moment. Well, hey there, Irish lady. Hey, you know what? I was looking for your email and I couldn't find it. So can I get you to send me an email, please, my dear, so I can mail out your package? I had it all addressed and ready to go this morning, and it was I had 4 to go, but I couldn't mail yours for some reason because I couldn't find your address anywhere. So, yes, I put your meter of material in there too. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Yes, please. LL Fulford at WeSewIt.ca. LL Fulford at wesewit.ca. Please and thank you. I'll try and get that out to you tomorrow. Because okay, I have a few things here I like to, get mailed out today, and I managed to get them. So I love to sew her patterns in the mail that she asked for, the country one that Miss Gwenny was giving away. And I got Miss Nadine's little wall hanging quilt all done, mailed away. I got Miss Allison's table runners mailed away. Please, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, make sure we are right on this. Yes, we are. Okay. Chattery birds got lots to say. Okay, alright, that's that side. Now we get to work the other side just like that. Oh, hello there, Whiskey and Sarcasm, member for 2 months of Video Plus. Hello, everyone. I'm late, she says. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Big hugs to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you for supporting our channel. If you'd like to help support our channel, just hit that join button right down there below somewhere. I'm sure if you looked hard, you could find it. It really does help our channel. It really does. Appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. How are you, my dear? We're just working on the Oz. We hadn't touched it for a couple of weeks there, so we thought, well, we better. And then when I started it, I had to pick out everything I did because I made a mistake. And then I'm like determined today. I'm like, that's it. We're going to work on it. So here we are working on the Oz. Closer and closer. We're getting there. Getting there. This castle and wall is like a really big part of the whole image, obviously. So it is a lot of green. I think a variegated green in this or a couple of different tones of green would be really lovely. But, they have it as just one color. So I'm following their lead. Well, hello there, Miss Nadine. I was just talking about mailing off your package this morning, so. How's Miss Nadine doing? Okay, hold on. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I going? Where have I been? No one's known. Is that it? Yes, it is. That does not seem right. Nope, that one right there. That one missed the hole. That one should be right there. Whoopsies. Alright, bag it up. Bag it up, bag it up. Do. Oops, that's not it. I thought we went up that way. Maybe we didn't. Maybe we went that way? Yes. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on to your thread. Dealing with a problematic Jeep. Uh-oh. We had a Jeep Wrangler 4-door, called her Beatrice. She was the first of the 4-door of 2011. She was pretty good until like she was about 10 years, and then she had some issues. She was having some issues. She was 15. She was 15 years old when we ended up selling her, and I only ended up selling her for a couple of grand because she was having some issues. So she had to get her brakes done twice. Well, more than that, but I meant like in just recent years, she had to get them done twice. So. I kind of blame a delusional family member that was staying with us at the time for making me replace the brakes faster because they drove around with the emergency brake on. So, yeah, stick shift. Don't do that. I'm already seam ripping. Oh, print in the wrong direction. Oh, you have a print of your material. The print of your materials in the wrong direction. All right. Who drank my tea? Listen. Just because there's a hole in it doesn't mean you get to have it. Okay? Where's my tea? Fill it up now. I'm kidding. So we keep drinking all my tea. Just send me a tea. Use it wrong. And you use, okay. Just send me a new one. I'm going on 9 years. Yeah, see, that's about where it started to happen. So, yeah. You might want to move it, like, upgrade or something. I said that, Zach, about my coffee one day. Who keeps drinking my coffee? Okay, where was I? We need the two. We need the two. Woo, 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 woo. I will make sure I have the Earl Grey up front. I bought a box for travel, Miss Alice. I was coming prepared. And Miss Charlotte actually sent me a lovely little travel box too. So. Oh, I only needed two. Why are you getting so excited? Come on. Come on. Oh, drink my coffee. He's like, that someone was you. I saw you do it. You didn't care. You were drinking it like it was yours. Wait a second. It was. Okay, now we got 2 singles and then 4 sets of doubles. Thanks, Miss Nadine. I do have a copy of, if you want to go check out the link to the website. I know, right? How rude. Someone. I'm going to assume it's me, but I'm not going to be mad at me right now. I'm going to be mad at somebody else. No, yeah, I don't want to be mad. It's wasted emotion. Same with hatred. It's also a wasted emotion. You just gotta move on. Be the Rafiki and smack yourself and say, that's in the past. Move on. Whack you with the knowledge stick. You want the right direction? Yeah, that's, you know, and that's where you have the total option of doing it, right? You know, if something is specifically in, you have everything set out in the right direction. Like Lori Clark, she had her snowmen all set out in the right one direction of being upright because they were fabric. So, you know, when you want something quilted, and if it's got like a directional pattern to it, you want to make sure it's going correctly. That's where you like really have to put that like that super duper thought into what you're doing and how to get there. I did the Marvin the Martian bag. It was like, okay, all right, what's going where? And to have, oops, lost my tail. Have some of those measurements that are, you know, it seems like they should go this way, but they're really this way. So yeah. Would be the white rake. Well, that's where you have the option, right? So you are the creator at that point. It's pretty outside. Let's see what we can see outside. Nothing? No, all the cows are still hiding in the trees. Or they moved over to the other pasture. Oops. Oh, I got myself a little knot. Oh no. Where are you? Some things you can change and some things you can't, right? But when it comes to, if you want something specifically in a pattern that's directional, I suggest buying a couple yardages of material, because with some of those cuts, you're not going to be able to use for anything else, because the other half of it, or the other half of the cup, is not in the direction you want, right? So just have to be a little picky, I guess. Particular. Okay, now that's the 2 and the 2. Okay. I've got my other tail back there. I think it's too short to actually thread up, so I'm going to try and loop it under with those, the tie, with that underneath some threads to kind of get to those little stitches in there. Just so it secures them. Uh-oh. Hold on, where did we go wrong? Because we are... oh, no, we're not. Yes, we are. 1, 2, 2, 2. Somewhere in here. Take a short one in here somewhere. I don't think we're lined up. Okay, we are. Why is that not? No, it's in between. Did we mess up there? 1, 2. That's even. That's even. Yeah. Seems like it's visually off by one little thing there. Even if I need a half yard, I get a yard. Well, that's exactly it, right? You know, when it comes to things like that. I'm going to put that away for right now because it's clearly hurting my eyes. Okay, it's enough of that. On the back, the cat on the back of Justine's quilt is supposed to be directional, but I could, I don't care. And that's, and if she didn't care, that's, you know, all the more. It doesn't matter, right? So, does anybody have any questions? I'm going to go grab myself some lunch because I did not have lunch before stream today. So I'm going to have my little snacky and a fresh cup of tea, and then I might load some of the stuff from the lean-to part that needs to go down to the waste management facility. We'll see. I might load some of that. I could still take it today if I got it done. Just don't want to do it all by myself. Yeah, so Jelly Roll Day on Saturday, still 1 p.m. Eastern that we're going to start. Thank you. You too, Miss Allison. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. Anybody have any questions? At all? Anybody? You want to go to the waste management facility with me? Did you come already? What's that enough segment? I'm like, seriously? That was there last week too, when they didn't take all the cardboard. So, well, thank you, Miss Tracy Albert. I appreciate you guys very much. Really do. Like Saturday, probably be a little bit longer stream because it is a jelly roll race, and I do come and hang out. I have one to play with and one to give away. Okay. And if I say the magic spell, I may have 2 to give away. I don't know. Just gotta like. I don't know. There's something. Been there, done that. Yeah, exactly. Been there, done that. She's a pro now. Yeah, this is a really nice fabric line. It's from Northcott. It's called Canvas. It's got some lovely, pretty little colors there and all the shades of. I think they're kind of subdued. They're not just like but they are kind of a bit of brightness to them. So you need 2 for my. Oh, you do? Okay. Okay. Well, I do have a couple extras of these, so that's good to know. Good to know. I didn't know that. Thank you. Thank you so much, LL. I need to go and sort out dinner. Lovely to hang out with you all. Take care. There, lovely. Oh, thank you. Big hugs to you too. Give away something else. I do have another one. Like, I've got 3 of these. So no worries. No worries. No worries. Thank you, Colleen, for joining us over here on Twitch. I appreciate it. And thank you, Pat, for over there on Twitch. And anybody else who's over there hanging out on Twitch? No Jelly Rose here. I'll play. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Well, you know, and you can. Oh, we're just saying goodbye there, Annie. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we did make quite a big bit of progress on our Oz. Okay, right there. We did some good progress, and I was talking about right at the beginning of the stream that I did change my little purse. Okay, camper. I took the bottom apart. Because I felt my body, I didn't want to quilt it, but after putting it together, it needed quilting and stabilizing because my bottom was too floppy, and there's nothing worse than a floppy bottom. So it's nice and stiff, firm now, and it stands up better because before it was kind of leaning over a smidge because it didn't have that firm bottom. I did take it all apart, hand stitched it, then machined it, and same with the top part. I took about 3/4 of it apart and the hand stitched it and then machine stitched it. If she is suggesting that in her pattern, it's for a reason, so I can only suggest that you do it. Okay? Save yourself the anguish, the heartache, the annoyance, or whatever. But it is just, seriously, like the cutest little thing. Like, want to go camping? I want to go camping. I agree. I hate flappy bottom. A fluffy bottom. And I may need this. Oh, there you go. Perfect. TK Round will join after my flight if you're still on. Okay. Well, you have a safe flight there, balloonist, flying just down around the dunes and stuff like that. So, you all enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you so much. And we'll see you. See you on Saturday. Okay. Bye. Have fun.